Hello friends, this is Rana Rock. Welcome to my channel. Let's watch and listen the story. The story History of Khalistan. Before to listen the story, please subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for every times to watch and listen updated videos and stories from me. So friends, let's start. What is Khalistan? The Khalistan movement, which emerged the 1970s and early 1980s, advocates for the creation of a separate Sikh homeland within India. While the government had previously suppressed the movement, it has recently gained momentum, particularly among a slice of the Sikh diaspora in Canada. Are you want to know who started Khalistan? So just listen. The term Khalistan was first coined by Dr VS Bhatti to signify an independent Sikh state in March 1940s. The primary objective behind the Khalistan demand was to secure better representation for Sikhs in political institutions and to establish a homeland for the community. Are you want to know, friends, on which country did Khalistan come from? So just listen. The Khalistan movement, which started in the 1970s, seeks an independent homeland for Sikhs to be created in Punjab in India. Sporadic incidents of violence involving the separatists in India and the various Western countries have been recorded in recent years. So just listen. Who is responsible for Khalistan? In the 1970s and 80s, a violent secessionist movement to create Khalistan paralyzed the Punjab for a decade. It received support from the All India Sikh Students Federation and was led most effectively by Sant General Singh Bhindranwale. Are you want to know, friends, how was Khalistan born? So just listen. The idea of Khalistan was first created in 1940s, remains ideal but was revived by an NRA seeking a separate homeland for Sikhs. In early 1980s, the movement had emerged at a major separatist movement, fed mostly by bias of Indian government against Punjab in the case of Chandigarh and sharing of Ravi's waters. Are you want to know why is India against Khalistan? Listen, friends. New Delhi also accused Khalistan supporters of attacking India's High Commission in Ottawa and its other office earlier this year, as well as of vandalizing Hindu temples. Dear friends, are you want to know what is the main reason of Khalistan? So just listen. The Khalistan issue refers to a Sikh separatist movement that seeks to establish a Sikh homeland within the Punjab region. The proposed state would consist of land that currently forms Punjab, India and Punjab and Pakistan. Are you want to know who is Khalistani? Who is the Khalistani leader in India that time? Judges listen. India and Canada seems to have been on the brink of straining ties as Canadian Prime Minister announced that they are investigating the death of Khalistani separatist leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar's death on Canadian soil and raised that there is credible allegations that Indian government agents were linked to be. You know, how old is Khalistan? What is the Khalistan movement? So just listen. India's Sikh independence movement eventually became a bloody armed insurgency that shook India in the 1970s and 80s. It was centered in the northern Punjab state, where Sikhs are the majority, though they make up about 1.7% of India's population. Why is the name of Khalistan party? Sorry, what is the name of Khalistan party? Khalistan party's name is Khalistan Liberation Force that time. Which community is Khalistan in? So listen, Sikh voice calling for an independent state where they can practice their faith freely are getting louder. There is strong support for Khalistan in the diaspora because we have to right to free speech and the right to organize here while you don't have that in India. India has outlawed the Khalistan movement. Where did Khalistan movement start? It originated from Canada and was widely believed to have been carried out by Canadian based Sikhs. When did Khalistan movement start in India? 1940s, the Khalistan movement was launched around the independence of India and Pakistan in the 1940s with the goal of setting up a separate state for Sikhs in Punjab. The word Khalistan means land of the Khalsa or pure. Land of the Khalsa, the word the Khalistan means. So there are around 26 million Sikhs globally, 24 million of whom live in India. When was Khalistan banned in India? When it was banned? So just listen. Sikhs for Justice was banned in India in 2019 as an unlawful association. It began holding a referendum for creation of Khalistan in October 2021. What is the symbol of Sikh religion? What is the symbol of Sikh religion? The Kannada icon. The Kannada icon conveys these two principles. It is the military emblem of the Sikhs. It is also part of the design of the Nisa Sahib. A double-edged Canada sword is placed at the top of a Nissan Sahib flag as an ornament of phenyl. When did terrorism end in Pakistan? Sorry, when did terrorism end in Punjab? By 1993, the Punjab insurgency had petered out, with a last major incident being the assassination of Chief Minister Bent Singh occurring in 1995. Who killed Khalistani in Canada? Reports have now emerged that Pakistan's spy agency Inter Service Intelligence ISI was responsible for killing Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar in Canada in order to strain India-Canada ties. Source has said as reported by India Today. What is the Khalistani ideology? Khalistani separatist movement, an ideology that traveled from India to Canada. Khalistan separatist movement started in Punjab in the early 1980s with the idea of seeking an independent theocratic Sikh state called Khalistan of land of the pure in Punjab and other parts of northern India. What is the issue with Khalistan? The Khalistan movement, which seeks the creation of an independent Sikh state, has long been a security threat in India. Recently, tensions between India and Canada have surged following statements made by Canadian Prime Minister Justice Trudeau, which Khalistan in Punjab. Sikh separatists demand that their homeland, Khalistan, meaning the land of the pure, be created out of Punjab. The demand has resurfaced many times, most prominently during a violent insurgency in the 1970s and 1980s, which paralyzed Punjab for over a decade. In Khalistan, is Khalistan still active? So just listen. In Punjab, the Khalistan movement still has some supporters, but there is no active insurgency in the states today. Over the years, the Indian government has repeatedly warned the Khalistani terrorists were trying to make a comeback. How many Sikhs want Khalistan in Punjab? Just listen. Since democratic elections are the best indicators for support to any ideology, it is clear that Khalistan is supported by less than 0.3% of Punjab's voting public. Assuming all of the support is among Sikhs, one can say that less than 1% of the Sikhs in Punjab support Khalistan. Why were the Sikhs divided into two dals? Sikh soldiers grouped themselves around their leaders, most of whom were stationed at Amritsar in consideration of administrative convenience. Nawab Kapoor Singh divided the entire body of troops into two camps called Buddha Dal, the elderly group, and the Taruna Dal, the younger group, respectively. Who is the member of Khalistan in parliament? Simranjit Singh Man, born 20 May 1945, is a Punjabi politician and Khalistan advocate and member of parliament representing the constituency of Sangarur since 2022, who coined the term Khalistan in 1947. For the first time, the word Khalistan was used by Dr VS Bhatti, who printed pamphlets containing the word Khalistan. Khalistan was imagined as a buffer state between Hindu dominated India and Muslim dominated Pakistan. The demand of Veer Singh was completely ignored by the Indian National Congress. When did independent Khalistan take root in Punjab? In 1980, the movement for independent Khalistan took root in Punjab. During that period, the leader of the Akali Dal was Sant Harcharan Singh Langwale. He used to direct his activities from the Golden Temple to stage protests. How many Sikhs are there in the world? If you want to know how many Sikhs in the world, so just listen. In total, there are around 26 million Sikhs worldwide, and over 24 million of these live in India. Outside of India, the largest Sikh population is mostly found in former territories of the British Empire and the UK and Canada both have Sikh population of over half a million people. How many Hindus died during Khalistan movement? Oh my God, Hindu died. Just listen. The Khalistan movement peaked in the 1980s and 90s, and the violent conflict included bombings, assassinations, kidnappings, and selective killing and massacres of civilians. The movement results The movement resulted in nearly 22,000 deaths of Sikhs and Hindus alike, including approximately 12,000 civilians. What is the capital of Khalistan? Simla and Lahore have been proposed as the capital of Khalistan. The proposed flag of Khalistan is often used as a symbol of the Khalistan movement. The call for a separate Sikh State began during the 1930s when British rule in India was nearing its end. What is Khalistan UPSC? The Khalistan movement is a fight for a separate, sovereign Sikh state in present day Punjab, both India and Pakistan. Why do Sikhs support Khalistan? The notions of a Khalistan separate from India resurfaced in a dramatic way in the large scale militant uprising that erupted in the Punjab in the 1980s. Many of those Sikhs who joined the militant movement did so because they wanted an independent Sikh nation, not just a Sikh majority Indian state. Is Khalistan supported by Pakistan? Are you want to know? So just listen. It was an armed campaign against the government of India by a Sikh nationalist movement called the Khalistan movement. It developed into secessionist movement in 1980s. This movement got militant support from Pakistan. Who invented Khalistan? Mr. Jagjit Singh Chauhan, 1929, 4 April 2007, was a major Sikh leader of the Khalistan movement that sought to create a sovereign Sikh state in the Punjab region of the Indian subcontinent. Chauhan established the Council of Khalistan at Anandpur Sahib on 12 April 1980 and became its first self-styled president. How many support Khalistan? The organizer claimed that more than 1 lakh people had turned up in support of Khalistan. The government of India issued a strong rebuke urging Canada to curtail any anti-India activities. It asked the Canadian government to designate as terrorists all those individuals who were so designated in India. What is the current status of Khalistan? You want to know? Just listen. In Punjab, the Khalistan's movement still has some supporters, but there is no active insurgency in the state today. Over the years, the Indian government has repeatedly warned that Khalistani terrorists were trying to make a comeback. Are you know which Lawrence Bishnoi? Just watch this. The Lawrence Bishnoi is an Indian gangster. Oh, Indian gangster. He has two dozen criminal cases against him, including ones for murder and extortion. He has denied these allegations. His gang is affiliated over 700 shooters across the country. He is in custody in Tihar jail. Is Lawrence Bishnoi against Khalistan? Bishnoi was vehemently opposed the Khalistan movement and various forms of anti-national activities. He holds great admiration for historical figures such as Shahid Bhagat Singh, Guru Jambeshwar, and Lord Hanuman. Dear friends, this is the history of Khalistan. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel and click the bell icon so that I can go further and make new video for you. So always stay healthy and take care of yourself. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.